Друзья, также я веду и телеграм-канал, в котором ежедневно размещаются новости и видео. Буду благодарен за подписку. Ссылка в описании к видео и в закрепленном комментарии.
Puck loose behind the Florida net. It's taken by Ekman-Larsson, given away. Coyle with a chance and an awkward save. 2.5 gone by. Only one shot on goal belonging to the Boston Bruins, but Tarasенko behind the defense goes for the one-handed move and a save made by Swayman.
In game number 3, stretch pass by Ekblad, right on the tape, goes to the back end, goes to forehand with one hand, a la Forsberg in the Olympics right here, and usually the goaltender drifts to one side, but not Swayman. Boy, did he hold his ground with his right edge there, and then he's able to come back.
Here in round 2, Carter Verhaeghe, leading goal scorer for the Panthers, curls away along the boards. Verhaeghe shot tipped down by Bennett as he crossed in front of the crease. Here's Lundell, has a chance to get it through, and a save made by Swayman on Evan Rodriguez. And then a high hit by Pastrynak. For Barkov, it got through a Montour, slap pass right back to Barkov. Goal line, Kachuk tried to swing in front, lost it. Rolls through for Montour, tip down, save made by Swayman. Rebound to the side of the net, Kachuk, a couple of whacks. They've got 2 shots so far, 45 seconds left on the Pastrynak penalty. They enter with Tarasенko to the front. Pad save made by Swayman. Rebound quickly cleared though by Brendon Kарлlo. Able to separate it from the puck, and a centering feed intended for Lauko got tipped away. Lundell stole it from McAvoy. Plays over for Reinhart. Inside out on Lohrei. Forced a shot. The rebound was there and pushed away from the net. It wound up in the crease off the glove of Swayman.
He didn't call for a fair catch.
Oh my goodness. Now it's Lauko the other way. Quick turn. Spinning. Penalty upcoming here against the Florida Panthers.
That's why you've got to be real disciplined when you're going at it and you want to make that physical stance, but that's a great hit.
Can the power play of the Boston Bruins make their first impact on this series? Pastrynak scores! It took 8 seconds, and Boston has the first one tonight.
Face-off win right there by Coyle. Uses his skate against Stenlund, who's been good on the dots. And then around the horn you go, and right at the face-off dot. What, about 3 feet to the left of the dot right there, and boy, does he get a lot on this one here. What a shot. 92.5 miles an hour. Just perfectly placed, too. In the wheelhouse. Mikkola can't quite close the gap, so he's caught in between.
Bennett quickly across for Kachuk. Matthew Kachuk crisscrossing with Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe snaps one into Swayman, juggled for a moment. And as it went to the ice, he covered it up. And then it's Wotherspoon having to get rid of it. Right to Ekman-Larsson. Ekman-Larsson held on to that puck. Stenlund had a delay. Here's Kachuk with a shot right into the jersey.
A good second effort there by Coyle just to hang on to that one and find him.
Another turnover. Lindholm walks in and fired it off the outstretched leg of Bobrovsky. Kachuk looking at Montour. Montour had to back off. Now Verhaeghe moves to the middle with a shot save. Produced a rebound. Lindholm had it. Almost gave it away to Barkov. Bennett. Ekman-Larsson winds and waits. To the interior for Rodriguez. The look to Tarasenko with a rising shot that's out of play. Solid check delivered by Ekman-Larsson with the puck. To Kulikov, to Rodriguez. Zacha cut him off. Lundell. Off of Ekman-Larsson. Taken by Carlo, and he scores! Brendon Kарлlo with a seeing eye wrister from out near the blue line. Boston with a 2-0 lead.
From the defenseman. They've got the physicality from McAvoy, and here a good keep in. You see Zacha right there. He leaves his zone. The hit by Oliver Ekman-Larsson on Brazeau, and now the hunt is on right here in the offensive zone. Kulikov has it, plays it to Lundell, but that turnover there results in this shot. And as this play goes from Rodriguez off the skate of Ekman-Larsson, the puck's on end, and it's a wobbly knuckle puck, and it drops. That is a Phil Niekro.
Glove down by Wotherspoon. Of course, a Boston Bruins win tonight would mean a Game 6 scheduled here as Dan Heinen dances in. Bobrovsky reached out and made the save and covers up.
Angles so quickly makes it so difficult. And here's the The pass up the ice, right here, and a beautiful backhand pass, but going back to the forehand by Heinen. And that makes it so difficult on the stick side. And we've often talked about the short paddle and the low blocker hand of the goaltender Bobrovский. And you can see there where it pays dividends, and it goes right in the cup of his blocker. And give Heinen credit. He had
12.5 to go in the second as Tkachuk. Short pass on for Bennett. Here's some boost. He drops for Tkachuk to the slot. Knocked off balance. Still got a shot away, and Swayman kicked it away with the left leg pad. Approaching 6 minutes to go. Frederick picking up speed as he enters. Worked it to Heinen. Danton Heinen found himself some space. Heinen brings it around in front for Coyle. Squeezed by Bobrovский.
Oh boy, he dragged his leg. Coyle did on the lower part of your screen. Boy, with millimeters to spare right there. And it ends up on this chance here.
Aaron Ekblad. Rimming around towards Lundell. Lundell to Rodriguez. Now Lundell, and he scores! Anton Lundell had it squeaked through Swayman. And it's a 2-1 hockey game here late in period 2.
A severe angle, and one that doesn't usually find its way through a very technically sound goaltender in Swayman. It's exactly what Paul Maurice said. From our high wide right here, you can see the cycle, the down low play. Rodriguez shot right on the short side through the arm. Let's take a closer look here. And in the net, and the referee was right to the left, saw it in. Louis Durainen wasn't quite sure. He actually chased the puck down. But from the overhead, you can see Swayman makes a push. It goes off the right side.
Rodriguez and Tarasenko switching places. All the way through for Bennett. Then it's Ekman-Larsson. Tapped in Tarasenko with a shot that's blocked down. Puck still alive. Kicked out, and they score! It's Bennett with the power play goal to tie it.
The first shot has knocked down Peak. He is still on the ice. Bennett's the one that to the right of the goaltender that bangs home. The shot comes from the left side of your screen. After it moves over there, one touch pass, didn't have a lot on it. There it hits at Peak, and that's why it's a broken play. And then you see one of the forwards came back and landed on top of the goaltender. Who's that? Is it Coyle? Oh, he got shoved by Bennett from behind. Watch Bennett right here. A shove into the goaltender, and then the goal right there.
To determine whether or not this qualifies as goaltender interference. But a crucial call either way coming up.
Upon further review, it is determined that there was no goaltender interference on the play. We have a good goal.
Was a 2-0 Boston lead. And now the game will be determined in the final 12.5 or beyond. Here's Barkov cutting in. Barkov scores! Alexander Barkov! And for the first time, the Panthers have the lead.
With that long stick that was so close to being outside the zone. The coaching staff of Boston looking at their monitors right now. But he kept this one in. And the pass by Tarasenko goes off the skate and then played back by Oposo. Remember Ryan? Oh, it's onside. Barkov does a great job right there. Remember, Reinhart's still off with that whatever injury has been cut, and then now Barkov comes in, he cuts back to the middle and makes a play over the blocker. Just a beautiful individual play by Sasha Barkov, and right here at the last second as he's going down, he turns the angle of his blade. That's why I've got you up there, guys.
I mean, that's the way I'm taking it. This one tipped down by Kyle Oposo and then sent in front. Bennett a chance, and it was a sprawling DeBrusk.
Keep your eye on DeBrusk there. Right there with the end of his blade.
Florida eats the clock below the goal line, and a multi-goal come from behind win for the Panthers, and they take a 3-1 series lead.